99% of the AI tools launching right now won't exist in 2 years. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm being literal about the math. Let me show you why. Because if you're thinking about building an AI product or betting your workflow on one, this matters a lot. First, let's look at what's actually happening. Every single day, there are dozens of new AI tools hitting Product Hunt, Twitter, indie hacker forums, ChatGPT plugins, custom GPTs, specialized LLM wrappers, fine-tuned models for every niche you can imagine, recruiting AI, design AI, legal document AI, AI for your AI. It's insane. And the venture capital machine is still pumping billions into the space, so the launch rate isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. But here's the thing almost nobody talks about. Tools don't die because they're bad. They die because they're redundant. And in AI, redundancy happens faster than in any technology we've ever seen. Let me break down the actual graveyard mechanics. There are 3 tiers of AI tools, and each tier kills the tier below it. Tier 1, the platform layer. These are your Anthropics, your OpenAIs, your Googles, your Metas. They control the base model. They release a new version every few months. GPT-4 to GPT-4o2o1. Claude 3 to Claude 3.5. Gemini, Llama. Every time they release, they're getting smarter, faster, cheaper, and more capable. These companies have unlimited R&D budgets, and they're moving at light speed. The platform layer is consolidating, not expanding. Tier 2, the feature layer. These are tools that do one specific thing better than the base model. Specialized AI for code review, AI for social media scheduling, AI for sales outreach, AI for image editing. There's thousands of these, and they're thriving for now. But here's the trap. Every single one of them is built on top of a Tier 1 platform. They're using Claude or ChatGPT or Gemini as their engine. They have zero moat, zero defensibility. The moment OpenAI or Anthropic says, "We're adding this feature natively," the Tier 2 tool is dead. And they do this constantly. They watch what's working in the market, they absorb the good ideas, they ship them in the next release, and suddenly the specialized tool is competing on price and speed instead of capability. It loses. Tier 3, the wrapper layer. These are the tools that are definitely dying. A wrapper is just a UI on top of an API. A better interface to ChatGPT, a Slack integration for Claude, a Chrome extension for Gemini. These tools have literally nothing proprietary about them. They're one API call away from irrelevance, and they're dying in real time. I've watched a dozen of these launch, get excited early adopters, hit 50,000 users, then slowly bleed out as the base platform adds native integrations. Some of them get acqui-hired. The founders get bought for their users or their talent, not their product, and most just quietly shut down. But the real killer is the speed of iteration. In the old software world, if you built a specialized tool, you had maybe 2 to 3 years before the big platforms caught up. In AI, that cycle is more like 6 to 12 months, sometimes faster. OpenAI released ChatGPT in November 2022. By mid-2023, every major platform had their own chat interface. By 2024, the differentiation was already collapsing. By 2025, the only chat tools that survived were either free and ubiquitous, or they solved a very specific vertical problem that the base models still couldn't crack. So what problems still can't be solved by base models? Mostly things that require deep domain expertise, proprietary data, or real-world integration. Medical AI that uses your hospital's patient records. Legal AI trained on your firm's case history. Manufacturing AI that understands your specific production line. Sales AI that knows your actual customer database. These tools have a moat because they're not competing on model quality. They're competing on data and domain knowledge that the base models don't have access to. But here's the scary part. Even those are under threat. Because Tier 1 platforms are starting to release tools that let you fine-tune and customize their models with your own data. OpenAI's fine-tuning. Anthropic's custom models. Google's Vertex AI. Once the platforms make it trivially easy to customize their models for your specific use case, why would you pay a middleman? You just hand your data to the platform directly. So the graveyard is filling up fast. There's a website called AI Tool Tracker that maintains a list of dead AI startups. Not failed AI companies, just AI tools that launched, got hype, and then shut down. Last time I checked, it was over 200 entries. And that list is growing weekly. Some of these tools had millions in funding. Some had thousands of users. Didn't matter. The economics didn't work because the moat didn't exist. Now, here's the thing that's actually interesting. This isn't necessarily bad. It's actually healthy. It means the market is consolidating around what actually works. It means we're getting better at identifying which AI applications are real problems versus which ones are just, let's add AI to it. And it means that the tools that survive are going to be genuinely valuable, not just novelty plays. But if you're someone who's thinking about launching an AI tool, or you're deciding which AI tools to bet your workflow on, you need to ask yourself 3 questions. 1. Does this tool solve a problem that the base models can't solve? 2. Does it have a moat, proprietary data, domain expertise, or real-world integration that can't be easily replicated? 3. Can it survive if the platform it's built on adds this feature natively? If you can't answer yes to at least 2 of those, you're looking at a tool that's probably going to die. And I mean that in the kindest way possible. The AI space is moving so fast that building a sustainable product requires either a real competitive advantage or a willingness to keep evolving faster than the platforms themselves. The tools that are going to survive the next 2 years are the ones that are thinking about this now. The ones that are building defensible positions. The ones that aren't just wrapping an API and hoping for the best. The ones that are thinking about what happens when OpenAI adds this feature, or when Claude gets smarter, or when the next platform launches with a better model. So when you're evaluating a new AI tool, don't just ask if it's useful. Ask if it's going to exist in 2028. Because odds are it won't.